What is going on, Midnight Crew? We are back for another episode of the Midnight Lounge.
Hello, Midnight Crew, and welcome back for another episode of, you guessed it, the Midnight Lounge. We're going to get right into this. All right, no wasting time. Let me go ahead and adjust this a little bit more. We are back again for another episode, as stated before. But for those watching on YouTube, hi, how are you? It's been a while since you've seen me, right? It's been a while. For those that are just listening to audio only, I am back with a video podcast. I know that Spotify has actually introduced video podcasts, so people that visually go on Spotify, you will also see the video. Hey. But yes, it's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks since I last recorded, I believe. Yeah, it's crazy. We talked about the Twitter. We talked about Elon Musk a bit. We talked about the exploding VR headset, right? That still blows my mind. But Twitter has been going crazy, guys. So remember when I told you like Elon Musk like bought Twitter and doing all these changes? Did you guys hear about all the people that like quit, that like walked out like after like everything? And you know, the little how I was telling you guys about the verification thing, like you guys can get verified, pay $8 a month or whatever. He like took that away for a bit. It's coming back like on the 29th or something of November, so like it's gonna be back. But like I still agree with it. But like he took it away for a while. He was like there was too many bugs, there was this and that. I had to go back and fix it, whatever. But anyways, Twitter, man, it's my favorite platform to be on. But oh man, it's going downhill, guys. It's going downhill. Like it's crazy, and I don't know what to do. There's a lot of like other like little social media things that are like trying to like put the word out there, like, hey, join us, we'll be the next big thing. I don't know how I feel about it. I like Twitter. I think I'm gonna stay there until it no longer is stable, I guess. But yes, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Yes, that was as of when I'm recording this, that was yesterday. It is Black Friday today. So I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and ate plenty of food, because I know I did. I ate a lot. I think I gained about 25 pounds yesterday. I'm not even exaggerating. It was a good time. I had a lot of food. And it was fun. It was really good to like really be back home with my family again, and then just enjoy each other's company again. That was something I haven't had in quite a couple of years. So it was nice to be back and do it again. And now it comes to Christmas time and all the other holidays. So it's gonna be a busy time of the year. And yeah, guys, it's one of those, you know how it always is. It's that time of the year where everyone's always busy, everyone's doing things. Everyone's always out and about doing their holiday shopping, things like that. So it's going to be a busy month. My birthday is coming up on Monday on the 28th. Like, it's crazy. And so let's just, I can't say what this is, but you guys know what this is. Let's go. That's delicious. But yes, it's coming up. And man, am I feeling old. But yes, so we've got Black Friday today. I know you guys probably will not catch this in time, but we got the Black Friday sale going on, 35% off of like all orders. I posted it on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Like, it was on there, guys. If you guys missed out, I'm sorry. There's going to be another sale coming soon, and I'll let you guys know on social media again about that sale. But if you guys haven't been keeping up, what are you doing? I just put some new designs out there. I even got a Christmas design, like I said. Hey, go get it. And hopefully I'll be trying to get some more designs out for you guys. it takes a while for me to like get inspired and come out with a new design. So it takes a while. It takes a lot of work. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the ones that I already have out. And I had to take back a couple of them because I was like, at first I was like, this is okay. I like this. And then after a while, like I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. I don't like it no more. So I took them away. Maybe, if someone's like, hey, where did that one design go? I might put it back out there. But I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. My personal favorite is the Midnight Lunatic Drip one. Like that is my all-time favorite one. Like I want it so bad for myself. And you might be saying like, well, why can't you get it? It's your own thing. It's a third-party company that does it for me. And I still have to, give my fair share of money to them for making it. So I, unfortunately, don't get my own merchandise for free. I would love to start doing that in the future, but it takes a lot of money to get a printing press for shirts and all that. And unfortunately, I don't have that type of money. But I would definitely like to cut out the middleman and start making my own designs and getting them shipped out for you guys personally, and get it all nice and packaged up, a little signature if you guys wanted it. Like, I think it would be cool. It'd be a cool thing. It was one of the things I've been wanting to do for quite a while. So maybe one day, I can cut out that middleman and start doing it myself, and it'll definitely be pretty cool because then I could just make my own shirts and wear them and show them off to you guys, and makes you guys want to get one, right? Right. But anyways, guys, yes. So my birthday's coming up. Thanksgiving just passed. We got Black Friday going on right now. Christmas time is coming up. I've already started watching Christmas movies. I don't know about you guys. Christmas movies have like already started coming up in my little collection of movies at night whenever I'm in bed and going to sleep. Like I'll just put on like some Christmas movie. I don't really care. I recently watched Alf again. Alf is just so amazing movie. It's so funny. But yes, we don't really have a lot or really anything to really talk about this time. I kind of just wanted to come on here and just tell you guys Happy Thanksgiving, and let you guys know that we're keeping the show running. Right now, I don't. It's sad to say, but I don't have like anything planned for the near future. We're kind of just gonna wing episodes. There was one thing that I wanted to talk about, but I didn't really remember what it was. I need to start writing down things again. I used to have everything formatted and everything was, ready to go whenever I started recording. I don't do that no more. I don't have the time to sit there and make an outline, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot, guys. So yeah, we don't really have anything to talk about. It's just gonna be me rambling for like another, couple minutes or so before we get out of here. But yes, crazy life, man. Life, it's crazy. This year alone has like just gone by quick. Like super quick. Have you guys noticed? Remember when I told you about that time thing? How time is not what it seems, and the days are going by faster and everything. I'm telling you guys. Like, did you guys do your homework? Did you guys do that little experiment I told you guys about? Do it. I'm telling you guys. Oh man. So the other day, I'm sitting there on my phone, right? Like I usually do. You know how we always are. We're always on our phones, and I'm just sitting on my phone. I look up and, I'm thinking a couple minutes have passed. It's been like 30, 40 minutes. And I'm like, where is the time going? I look outside the window and it's already dark. Like that's another thing too. It's getting dark super, super early. And I don't like it. I don't like it. That's the one thing I don't like about the wintertime is like it gets dark so quick and so fast. But that's why they call it winter, right? That's why it's so cold. We're so far from the sun, and we don't get that much sunlight. Yeah, that's why it's cold. And there's your lesson of the day. I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't know. I like coming on here and having fun. That's what it's all about, having fun. I I do have a couple plans that I want to do. Um, I don't want to say, but I do have a couple plans that I want to do. Kind of like a remake of another episode that's already given away a lot of information. But yes, I want to do another redo of an episode, but going more in depth with it. If look, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You just got to stay tuned for that. I don't know when. I can't tell you when. Okay, I don't even know when, but it's gonna come. Okay, it's gonna come. Just be patient with me. Like I say, just be patient. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Okay, just shh. It's okay. It's okay. Just hear me out. Okay, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. But yeah, I know I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm nervous too. It's been a while since you guys see me on like this, like video. It's freaking me out a bit. I haven't been on here for so long, right? But yes, guys, I love you guys. You guys already know that. I say it every episode. I love you guys. You know, it's not the end of the episode yet. I now said it like I was doing the intro or the outro. I'm not leaving yet. I'm still rambling. But yeah, life has been it's been shaky. Not gonna lie. You know, life. That's today's topic is life, right? And life has been a little shaky. You know, I'm still out of work, but it's starting to turn around. You know, just trying to get back in that flow of things because it's almost been close to 2 months. You know, that's a long time to be out of work. And yeah, it's been shaky. It's been shaky. You know, I can't lie. It's been shaky. You know, and I know a lot of people out there have it much worse. And I'm grateful to kind of be in a position where I am right now. And you just got to take it day by day. You know, a lot of people recently have really been having a hard time. And that's one of the things that, like, in a previous episode when I was talking about depression, you know, and I kind of want to touch on that again. It's a real thing, and especially this time of year. I've told you my personal experiences during this time of the year. It's a rough one. It's very rough, and it's mainly due to the lack of sunlight. People need sunlight. They need the vitamin D. Vitamin D is what keeps your mind balanced. Don't ask me the science behind it because I got no idea, but that's what I was told. Is vitamin D sends like a chemical signal to your brain or something like that, and without it, like, your brain starts depleting and having all these bad thoughts, right? So it's a real thing during this time of the year, especially, you know, with the holiday seasons too, where it's all about family and giving and things like that. And it really makes people like, oh, well, now I gotta go out of my way to try to do this and try to do that. You know, and it's a real problem for some people. It was a real problem for me, and you know, it kind of continues to be a problem with me, but for reasons that are not like super important, but like bother me personally. But yeah, I know people out there just need to understand that, you know, this time of year, it's more about being with your family, being with your loved ones, and appreciating what you have, rather than what you don't have. And, you know, just appreciate life in general. You know, we take life for granted all the time, every single day. You know, I'm guilty of it. All of us are. You know, it's one of those things that we just take for granted, man. Life is precious. And I know a lot of people right now are really struggling with it and don't really see the potential that their life brings to the world. You know, and there's some people out there that listen to my podcast, that don't listen to my podcast, that I'm just like personal friends with, and we talk personally. And you know, they've been telling me about, you know, how they just don't feel like they're worth it. They don't feel like they're enough. They don't feel happy, that they don't really see themselves being ever happy again. You know, and that's the stuff I don't really like to hear, because I was one of those people. I was one of those people that would say that all the time. And I do my best to kind of just get them in the right state of mind, and try to figure out, like what's really going down, and what's really happening that's causing them to feel that way, right? You really have to really dig deep, and not a lot of people like to do that. They don't like to open up. And again, previously we've talked about how I had a problem with it, and that anyone that out there that was feeling this type of way, they can come to me, and I can do the best that I can to help them in any way. And that's what I've been doing, and whether they want to really talk about it or not, like, for me, gaining someone's trust and making them open up about things that they don't want to open up about, like, that says a lot about what you're doing in that person's life. And I've actually have been privileged enough to gain people's trust into them talking about their personal things and personal experiences. And it kind of helps me too, because I'm like, man, like, I really wasn't the only one feeling this way, and I really wasn't the only one going through this. Or maybe some days it's like, okay, I didn't have it as bad as maybe this person, so maybe I should look at things different. So when you're down to the dumps yourself, and you're talking with someone else that's going through the same similar problems, or even something worse, maybe a little bit better, you feed off of that, and you learn from theirs as well as your personal experiences, and you just share things that'll help you, that'll help them. Like, it's a teamwork effort. And all these people that I've been talking to, like, I want them to feel like they're important. I want them to feel like they're worth something. I want them to feel like, even if it's just for a split second, I get them to smile, it's worth it. Like, even if it doesn't cheer them up completely, but I still can get a smile, or like just like a happy face emoji, like, out of what we're talking about, it's worth it to me. I personally enjoy, like, making someone that's feeling really crappy about themselves smile or laugh in some way, even if it's just for a second. Because if I know that they can smile or laugh, they have the ability to smile and laugh. They want to be happy. They might not admit it, they might not see it, but if I can get them to laugh or smile, that is kind of like a turnaround. And for anyone out there that, again, is feeling some type of way, I mean, life, again, man, like, life, it sneaks up on you sometimes. And, you can't let that pressure and everything in life build up. It's something that we've all gone through. It's something that we all go through. You can't let it build up. Just take things one step at a time, day by day. It's all you can do. Don't freak out. Don't stress over the things that you have no control over. Don't stress yourself out on things you have no control over. It'll all work out, but it starts with you and what's around you, right? If you have negative people around you, eliminate that. You're going to be 100 times better eliminating all that negativity around you than if you were to keep it there. You keep it there, what good is it going to do? Right? So you want to make the change that you want to. It's hard. And believe me, we've talked about this before, how hard it is to actually start it. But once you get it started, everything else is common sense. And it just comes natural. And if you need help, reach out. Reach out. Help is all you can really do. Reaching out is something you can all do. I've had to reach out. You got to let go of that pride. Ask for help when it's needed. Just talk to someone. Again, life, it's a lot. But when we all go through and feel the same even if it's not the same and it's, you know, different circumstances, but it's the same type of emotion, we can all relate, and we should all be helping each other deal with whatever we're going through, not just trying to help ourselves and try to benefit for our own good. We should use it to speak up and help others. And that's why I love doing this, right? Is I get to express myself in a way that might help others. And we've talked about this before, but I kind of just want to remind everyone, because right now in this time of year, it seems that everyone is kind of just down and not really feeling themselves. And it takes a lot to get through this type of season. It takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot out of a person, out of a person's spirit. And so I just want to remind everyone, like, please, whatever you do, ask for help, reach out. I don't want to see any of my close friends, my family, anyone like that, like, really do any harm to themselves or others. You know, I want everyone to, like, be happy and just enjoy life, and just really just see life for what it really is, and really cherish things that they have, things that they don't, the things that they want, the things that they need, the things that they don't need. Just appreciate life in a different perspective than what you already are. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about it. You know, it's hard to start out with. Believe me, I'm still working on it myself. But we all got to start somewhere, and sometimes it takes longer than, you know, what you expect. But you keep working at it, you keep taking things day by day, and you really just put 100% into every day of your life. You know, don't slack off because you're in this comfortable spot. You got to make sure that you're always pushing forward and pushing things to the next level, the next limit. Never what's the word? Never settle. Never settle for what you have. Always push for more. And when you're at the bottom, there's only one way to go up. You know, and when I'm at the bottom, I tell myself that too. I'm like, if I'm at the bottom, there's only one way up, and that's up. You know, there's only one way to go, and you just got to use that as fuel. And if someone puts you down and tells you can't do something, use it as fuel, use it as motivation, and prove them wrong. You know, if someone says that you can't be a rocket scientist, prove them wrong. Go to school for it. Go on Google. Go on YouTube. Build a little rocket yourself. A little a prototype model rocket ship. Prove them wrong. You know, it's simple. You know, use it as fuel. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Yeah, but keep it logical, please. I don't want no one in the comments being like, well, I want to be a unicorn. Look, you could be a unicorn in your dreams, but keep it logical, please. Okay? I'm sorry. I had to break the tension. It was getting a little bit too, you know, hard. But yeah, guys, it's something. But yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys, you know, I'm still here if you guys need me. You know, I don't care if I'm going through my own stuff. I for me personally, I like giving advice to other people and helping other people. And this might sound stupid and very condescending, if that's the word I'm looking for. Did I use it right? But I like helping people more and giving people advice rather than using it for my own self, if that makes sense. Like, I know what I'm talking about when I say things to people and, like, give people advice, but I never use that advice and take it for myself. And I think a lot of us are guilty of that. We will give advice to people, but we never use that advice for ourselves in life. And I'm guilty of that. I do it all the time. I give good advice to people. Sometimes I give bad advice, but I never use it for myself. I always tend to just listen to people, give them advice on what I did, what I think maybe they should do that maybe helps them. Like if I really know the person, I'm like, well, you enjoy doing this, or you don't enjoy doing this. Maybe do it this way, or maybe, do this, and kind of, you gotta really dig deep, listen to the person, and also listen to the tone that they speak to you in, because the tone really says a lot. It really, if you listen to a tone of someone that, is like just tired, you can hear it. If you're talking to someone that's just so over it and just wants things to just, like they just want to break, you can hear it, and you can kind of just pick out things that that might trigger them, and kind of reword it into a way that might not trigger, or might benefit them in a way that where they'll be more understanding than if you were to say it in a way that they might take offense to it. Just hear their tone and kind of just react in a way that you think would be best for that scenario. I can't really give you an example, but I hope you guys know what I mean. The tone of which people talk really says a lot about what that person is going through and how they're feeling. And that's kind of a hard thing to really look out for too, because when you're talking to someone and they're talking to you, you could just think, oh, that's just how they always are, but really it's the tone that they're speaking is how much they're really suffering from their situation. And that's something that I've actually have been learning a lot about too, is like tones of which people talk to you say a lot about that person and what they're going through and how they're feeling at that time. And you just use that to really, get the conversation going and really just do the best you can with it. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Again, I appreciate you guys every single day. Happy Thanksgiving. My birthday's not till Monday, the 28th. So if you guys feel free to wish me a happy birthday, then feel free. By all means, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. If you don't want to, that's fine too. It's okay. I still love you. It's good to be back, on vidcast. What do you call it? What's the terminology for a video podcast? Is it just video podcast, or is it a vodcast? Is it a vidcast? What is it? Let me know. But anyways, I'm out. I'm gonna go and finish the rest of this before it gets even warmer, and enjoy my weekend. Look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon. And as always, stay safe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.